Hi, I'm Josh Henkin, creator of Sandbag Fitness Systems. What I want to introduce you today is our L.I.F.T program. Our L.I.F.T program is based off of years and years of working with a variety of clients from beginners to elite athletes. What we want to focus on today are those of you that are interested in getting started in a fitness program, haven't been doing anything for a while, maybe some odds and ends, but really want to get serious about getting some great results, but don't want to invest in going to gyms and want to have still a great workout. There's three basic implements that we're going to cover today: our ultimate sandbag, TNT cables, and the jungle gym. All these units are very unique in how they're implemented and their feel. So in a very simple format, you're going to find how you can have a very powerful workout. So stay tuned as we're going to get through one of our power circuit training cycles. Alright, what we're going to focus first on is squatting. Squatting, we all know, is a great exercise. However, many people have limitations. The sandbag sort of takes away a lot of those limitations. For one, it counterbalances the body, so it allows you to remain more upright and balanced throughout the movement. Secondly, it allows you to not have the cumbersome bar in your back, so you can focus on creating proper space for the legs. So we're going to begin the movement. Move the bags to our arms. Now from here, my elbows stay tall, my shoulders are up, and I focus on pushing the knees out and squatting nice and low. Now some of you may not be able to go that low, that's okay. Drive through your heels, but you're going to be surprised by putting the bag up in front of you, you're going to find that your depth increases. So we're going to do 6 repetitions, nice and low. 2, 3. Now your weight's equally distributed on your feet, and your chest stays tall. Once you're done, you can simply dump the bag. So now we're going to move on to our next movement. Alright, now we all know that chin-ups are also a great exercise, but just like squatting, many people can't perform many repetitions, or some that can't perform any. But you can still get the benefit of chin-up training by just using our jungle gym. So when we set up, this can be set up in home gym, or as you can see I have in the power rack. What you're going to do is set up the handles so they're about chest height. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk my feet only a little bit away from underneath the handles, allow myself to squat down. From here, I'm going to keep my hands pointing away from me. This is the most difficult position, and pull my elbows so my body comes up and then down slowly. I'm trying to think of my legs staying relaxed. So I'm pulling down on my upper body, and you can't see it. I'm concentrating on my shoulders, driving back. I don't want to round my shoulders. So I'm going to do 3 more. Now if I want to make this easier, I can move back slightly. I can also change my grip. If I want to make it more difficult, I can extend the leg out, and I have even less support. So those are our modified pull-ups. Alright, so I added an explosive dynamic action to our workout, which also raises the cardiovascular benefits. We're going to do some shouldering in the back. So shouldering is a power movement with the hips. What we're going to do is stand right over the center of the bag, chest up tall. I'm going to crease up my hips sitting back. Get my hands underneath the bag, and I'm going to basically try to jump. Extend my hips, right to the shoulder. Once here, I want to stay very stable. I don't want to be leaning side to side. That's where the core comes into play. Pop my hips back down. And set up. Up to the other side. Back down. So we're going to do 5 each side. If you're dealing with a lighter bag, you can make this a little more of an endurance type of feel. And you'll feel your heart rate really start to increase. Pushing through my heels, pushing through my hips. And that's sandbag shouldering. Instead of doing your boring bench press, what we're going to do is a punching drill with a band that integrates everything from head to toe. So now we're not just working the pecs or the arms, we're working the whole body as one, teaching it how to press together. It's far more functional, and with the bands, the economy of resistance makes it more difficult. We're also going to add a dynamic component to this. We're going to sit our hips back. What we're going to do is we're going to twist through the body as I punch my arms. Now, generally, I like to do this for time. It's about 30 seconds, and you're working so the punch is produced by the rotation of the body. The nice thing with the TNT cables is they're highly adjustable. So you just switch the cables in and out to make certain exercises harder or more difficult. If you're going for endurance and speed, you may want a little lighter. If you're going for maximal power and strength, you may want to go a little heavier. So we're all familiar with the wheel that we used to use all the time for abdominal training. We can replicate the same type of action with our jungle gym, but add a little more variation. However, our starting point has to be on our knees. We want to start the torso already a little bit extended, okay? From here, we're stabilizing by drawing our belly line inwards, tightening up the torso, holding the shoulders back. When the arms come out, we only hinge from the knees. If you're not able to stabilize the pelvis, meaning not let the back arch, you come in during that. So your motion may be here to here. A lot of people have a hard time, they'll find a breaking point here and just let their hips drop. We don't want that to happen. So start off about 6 good repetitions, out, and then again, if you want, you can add a little pause as you come out. So that is the jungle gym kneeling fallout. Alright, so we've done an exercise to resist movement for the torso. Now we're going to actually have the torso produce some movement, so we're going to add some rotation. The TNT cables are great for doing rotational drills. We can simply sit them up around either a doorway or my fire rack like so. Get a good stance. Arms start out, we're going to pivot through my right foot, come across the body. Again, teaching the body proper rotation mechanics. It's great for the obliques and the hip. So if you're a weekend warrior or you just want to prevent low back injuries, it's a tremendous drill. You can do this for 15 repetitions each side or 30 seconds each side. Very powerful, very easy drill to learn, very effective.